baseball student athlete who only had 9 hours that he needed to take the semester. And then next semester, he was going to have an internship. The problem with that was that he also had a class that he had to take with that internship that wasn't offered in the spring, it's only offered in the fall. So this legislation couldn't apply. He had to enroll in 12 hours, so that way he could be eligible. But had he only needed the internship and not the additional class in the fall, he could have been 9 this semester and then taken his internship. All right, so just, it is a question that actually came up, and so I thought I'd share that with you guys.
So we've got actually a student athlete that'll be going through that in the fall. One of our volleyball student athletes. She has 7 credit hours left, plus her 9-hour internship. So in the fall, her championship segment, all she has to take is those 7 credit hours. Because all that she has left for the spring
Just her internship.
is the internship. So we don't have to give her
You know, before
dummy
that,
classes of 5 credit hours. So it'll help.
Yeah.
It's gonna save. In the past, we've wasted money. I don't want to say wasted. I guess classes are good no matter what they are, but you know.
It wasn't necessary for the degree, and
Correct.
they were going to use it, yeah. They were just, like
Correct.
the student, enrolled in another class just to be full-time, when they could have, you know, saved some brain space for something else. This is basketball, and Sean, you probably already know about this is women's basketball, but it's to amend the start date surrounding the NCAA Division I, not start date, sorry, the dead period. The dead period surrounding the NCAA Division I Women's Basketball Championship, so usually it starts on Saturday, now it will be the Thursday prior. So I don't know if you guys are already talking through that, but that's something that has changed regarding the dead period during that time period. Some of this other stuff dealt with membership, and we're almost there. Not that we don't need to know it, but I don't think it's pertinent to what we're doing here. The other piece here dealt with amateurism and following full-time enrollment, and essentially just to permit individuals to receive actual necessary training expenses from government entities. So the government entity wasn't a part of the legislation. It simply dealt with like the U.S. Olympic Committee, the appropriate national governing body of that sport. So now they've added in there that government entities, and so I think, you know, probably for more of our foreign students, that governmental piece that helps support those students in their participation for that. All-Star contest has been added to this for another piece of amateurism where expenses can be provided. So this change is to allow students who have exhausted their eligibility in the sport to receive actual necessary expenses from an outside sponsor to participate in a collegiate all-star contest. So when I think of all-stars, how many sports are having all-star contests? You guys, softball, basketball, men, women, soccer, do you guys have all? Yeah, okay.
Everybody, I think everybody does.
All right.
One, except for Ryan. Yeah, about 10.
Nationals, run fast.
That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. Orion, recruit. So there was a change with kind of the promotional activity and schedule cards, and really just to eliminate the requirements regarding schedule cards. So I'll make sure I share that with sports information. Essentially what they're doing is an advertisement on an institution's wallet size playing schedule that includes the name and picture of a student athlete. Now may include language other than the commercial product name, trademark, or logo, provided the commercial language does not appear on the same page as the picture of the student athlete. So we've got multiple pieces inside, so that's going to look different. We'll probably find an example of that. The other piece that let's see, recruiting, contacts, and evals, dealing with four-year college prospective students transferring. So basically an institution, specify that an institution on probation can't place restrictions on a student athlete transferring from their institution. And so there was a stipulation in the current legislation transferring that they've now completely removed from the legislation. on probation. This next piece deals with electronic media, really to permit the institution to send permitted materials. And again, that's, electronic media, email to prospective student athlete coaches. So before, coaches were included in that piece where you couldn't send before June 15th, right? So with student athlete, parent, guardian, and coaches, now what it's saying is that you can't send before June 15th to PSA and guardians, but you can send it to coaches. So I don't know if that changes anything that you guys may be doing, but I know a lot of conversations and contact through either high school coaches or club coaches. To permit an institution to provide 5 complimentary admission to any home contest regardless of location. So before, the legislation specifically said that it had to be a campus athletic event. Now it's saying if we were to host at we're going to the Biscuits, that's not our home field, but it's our home athletic contest, we could have comp admissions for student athletes, right? Or if we happen to have a tournament with Montebello and we did in Birmingham, right? If we were the home team, we could essentially offer comp admission to our PSAs there, because even though it's not a campus event. So they are changing that piece of legislation. Don't know if that changes anything. That might be a good thing for baseball too. No, for the future, if we're going to continue to do the Montebello thing.